What's going on, all you graduate students and business professionals out there in the world? I know you've been busy doing whatever it is you're doing, spending time at meetings. Oh, how informal. But today, I wanted to show you how to write a proposal, and it could pertain to whatever you want: business, marketing, sales. But if you like content like this, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe so you can be alerted when I upload new content. Let's start off, what is a business proposal for, and what is its intended purpose? And the purpose of a business proposal is basically what the name of it entails. It's to propose a solution for a issue that you or a client or business is having. Now, if you're sitting here wondering, well, how do you format a business proposal? What all goes into a business proposal? And the question is everything, but not everything. I know it's confusing, but I'm going to break that down to you. Whether you're an MBA candidate and you're in a graduate program somewhere studying at the university, or you're currently in profession, you're in practice right now as we speak, and you may be a lead supervisor or a manager and you have found an issue. First off, every format should be about the same. It can be a little different depending on your boss's needs. And when I say your boss, that's going to be either your director or your immediate supervisor as far as the CEO who's going to be reading it. That's the first thing you want to do, is you want to address it to whoever's going to be reading it. Which is why after your title page, you're going to need an executive summary. Now, this is basically going to be a one-page double-space layout format where you're going to basically put everything you wrote inside this proposal onto this one little page. And you're like, no way, how do I do that? And it's very simple. You go by and you take synopsis of everything you researched and everything you recommended and place it into that one executive page. And it's going to be short and brief because you got to keep in mind that no CEO wants to read a 10-page research paper and recommendations. They would like to see it right then and there. And if they can't read it all, they then pass it off to their VP, who then will go over it in detail. So don't worry about it not getting read by the CEO, but just know that it will be read if the recommendations will be considered. Now we got that page out of the way, which that's the most important page. And of course, your table of contents go before the executive summary. So if you have your business proposal in front of you, you turn your first page, what you should see is a table of contents. And that first page after that should be the executive summary. So they can know whether they need to forward it to the next person available to get these plans in motion, or throw it in the trash can, because let's be honest, a lot of things that hit the CEO's desk may go into the trash can. Some ideas may be scrapped. Don't worry, you have your lucky day where your proposal may or may not be accepted in the company. You'll get credit when it's due. So let's start with the issue. You may be in a company right now, or you may be in a graduate program and you're studying leadership, human resource management, marketing, accounting, finance. It doesn't matter wherever you are. You're going to have different issues in different departments, and especially with these different segments inside of business. My example is I'm going to use human resource management because that's what my MBA is concentration in, and specifically retention and turnover. So how would I address retention and turnover? These are the same questions that you want to ask. You want to ask yourself when you're filling out these recommendations and along with these proposals. These are questions that you want to ask when you are getting ready to recommend solutions to fix these issues. And when I say an issue, this is something that's holding the company back from going to that next level. And every company wants to take their business to the next level. There's always going to be an issue somewhere along the line, whether it's a mismanaged budget, can't retain good employees, or we're just not getting the exposure, so we need to change the way we market. There's always going to be an issue to be addressed. And it's up to people like you, the workers who are in professional roles, as well as those future MBA candidates, to come in and make these recommendations, because you're the brains of the organizations. Let's be honest. I know a lot of people give flack about the MBA and say, oh, I wish everybody did not think about the MBA as such as this important role. However, those people have not actually been to MBA schools. They don't know what we're talking about or what we're learning. I'll give you a prime example. So if you go to graduate school and you get your MBA, you're going to meet a lot of different people. The group of MBAs is going to be so diverse. It's going to be people who come from different backgrounds, different cultures, and we're going to all have something to bring to the table. Now, is everybody going to be that preppy kid who went to the Ivy League, Harvard, MBA, who don't have any work experience? No, majority of these people who are making these recommendations have experience inside the organization in that department. So most accountants who go get an MBA in accounting, they have accounting experience, finance experience, marketing, international business, as well as other things as far as leadership and management. So I wouldn't talk about the MBA program just being this program of people with MBAs, full MBAs, like Robert Kiyosaki says in his books. Come on, Robert, we can do better. And ultimately, guys, remember, your bosses, your executives, your directors, your CEO, they all love when you can cut costs. Cutting costs is one of the biggest ways to get a recommendation proposal actually looked at, whether it's a business or a sales proposal, marketing proposal, a budget. If you can do things within budget and make it better, there's always room for your proposals to be looked at and to be considered as something to be implemented. Believe me, don't worry about getting credit for your work, because you're going to get credit one way or the other, because nobody can implement any changes without putting your name on it. And then finally, last but not least, after your recommendations you made, you answered all these questions with all your intelligent research that you used. You've double checked your work. You hit it with a spelling and grammar check. You sent it over to an editor. Then they went through your whole proposal and sent it back to you. Now it's ready to be pushed off onto the next level. But guess what? You forgot the call to action. So what is your call to action? A call to action is telling your boss, your immediate boss, what is it that we need to do to start doing this now. This is a way to get people off their butts and moving forward, moving in the direction they need to be moving into. Don't stay stagnant. Challenge the status quo. You want to make sure you always challenge the status quo. Never, ever let organizations decide what the norm is. It is your job to challenge it as an MBA student, especially if there are issues that are present and that can be fixed. So once again, that's how you write a business proposal. Hopefully you take these tips and tricks and you just go with it. I mean, it is what it is, guys. It shouldn't be hard to do. You shouldn't be stressed out over it. By the time you make it to that level and you're a graduate student, writing a research paper should be like nothing to you. You should be able to get your research articles and know what you need to say at any given time of the day and have that research proposal done within days. Thank you for watching, guys. This is Bias Louis here again. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. And thank you. And until next time, I'll see you later.